Our future economic development should be based on the premise of building our local companies and building our local endeavor, and also continuing to be attractive for others to come in.
First and foremost, we can become a more friendly government to business. We are a very unfriendly city.
I think very simply the private sector and the public sector have to be marching in the same direction. And that's happening with my campaign. When you take a look at the strong business leaders of this community, they're behind me.
My administration will generously give you absolutely zero in incentives and abatements.
And it seems the problem has been that we have sent out from El Paso, where City Council sits and really doesn't take any interest in the affairs of government with respect to those duties that fall on it, because the division amongst the powers that are the government into a particular office, that they choose instead not to participate in those meetings, and thereby the business of the city goes unattended, and that's all known.
I went around to businesses and people here in the community, and I did surveys, and I did hundreds upon hundreds of surveys, and one of the things I continually heard was, we have a city government that does not play well with others.
We can turn around and create jobs here when it comes down to our local businesses, where they can turn around and start contracting their jobs outside of El Paso as well as what we have inside of El Paso.
Because you cannot paint one town, one business, in one way with one paintbrush. It'd be an impossibility of life. You have to look and make sure when you're out looking for businesses to come to our city that we're not going out and recruiting businesses to compete against ourselves. We don't want people who've been in business 30, 40, 50 years that we go out and give abatements or any type of incentives to run our own people out of business. To use their money basically to run them out of business. It'd be a really bad idea.